Line me up like Ja Rule. Nigga. Go ball for ball with me. Nigga. Play that game. You scared? You want to do something? You ain't gonna get away from me though.
Man, roll the clip. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, make sure you click the link in the upper right hand corner. This story was too much to cover in just one video. It's May 27, 2014, and Young Buck releases a remix to Yes Bitch and says,
Yes, bitch, I just touched down. Dancing in there is I'm winning. I thought you was ruined. What the have you been doing? Somebody go tell 50, better get Buck, we need a reunion. And I'm like, yeah.
It's May 30th, 2014, and 50 Cent does an interview with The Breakfast Club, and the topic of Young Buck's plea for a reunion is brought up. 50 says he heard it and G-Unit had a lot of good times together, but he enabled them because there was so much momentum from 50's success, and he lent Young Buck $250,000, and he realized soon after things were not going to change and it was getting worse and worse. He said the members of G-Unit weren't working hard to keep their value up, and it seemed like 50 was working for them, and in the process they made tons of money, but 50 did say he was open to a reunion if they would get themselves together. It's June 1st, 2014, and 50 is headlining Summer Jam and reunites with G-Unit.
Let's go. Y'all smell it? City, we gonna take you back. New York City, take you back. Is that you, I smell. Is that you, John? Come on. I smell. That you, Black. You smell it? Smell. Is that you, Ty? Y'all niggas. I'm calling now, nigga. Now watch me. Oh yeah, nigga. Nothing you can do to stop me. You niggas get so emotional. No, nigga, you remind me of my bitch. Girl, you know I like it when you climb on top. Love muscle feel, turn that head up. And you know I love it when you what's up? Take me to ecstasy without taking ecstasy.
It's June 3rd, 2014, and 50 does an interview with Angie Martinez explaining the reunion.
It wouldn't have made sense to pardon Banks and Yayo for what they was doing at points, and not pardon Buck when I know he's impulsive. I know who Buck is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been so clear since the very first time we was around each other.
So first you decided Yayo you wanted to clean things up with.
Right. No, me and Buck. First.
You and Buck first. Really?
Yeah.
You and Buck were the first to straighten this out.
When I got the confusion from Yayo, it made me say if I ever be cool with him or have him around following that, then I might as well talk to Buck too. It don't make no sense. Because he didn't, you gotta understand, it's me also saying I don't care about, I gave him $250,000. Right. Because he had that for me when we actually got into the little argument. So I don't care, it's water under the bridge.
So it's all cleaned up.
Yeah.
What's the reception like?
It has to be still weird.
It's not, because they've had, Buck is hungry. You know what I'm saying? When you get that out of that energy out of him, he's driving that them when I ain't there. Because he's going, yo, it gotta happen now.
Are y'all arguing in the studio and stuff or no?
Just who go first.
That's it, you argue about.
That's the argument.
That's good energy.
It's August 25th, 2014, and G-Unit releases their first EP, The Beauty of Independence. It was the group's first independent release and performed poorly on the charts compared to prior releases. The EP did, however, receive more positive reviews than Terminate on Sight. The EP also saw the addition of rapper Kid to the group. It's September 14, 2014, and G-Unit does an interview with Ebro in the morning.
A serious hip hop moment.
Yeah, it was.
If you go back and look at that, on my part when I came out, it's like it was just like a pause for a minute.
Soak it up.
And I'm like, bruh, this is what I've been missing all this. You know what I'm saying? I've been going through it. I've been in prison the whole nine. So for me to come out and then get back with my brothers and then on that platform on the Summer Jam stage.
It's January 13, 2015, and Young Buck does an interview with Hip Hop DX. When asked about people judging Buck's relationship with 50, Buck says 50 is his brother and it's something he deals with on a day-to-day basis with the fans and his own friends. People were constantly asking how their relationship is. Buck says there's no dollar being given to him to make him say this. His relationship with 50 is not based on any amount of money. Buck says it all comes from the heart, and 50 deals with his people and his loved ones from the heart. It's March 3rd, 2015, and G-Unit releases their second EP, The Beast is G-Unit, which also saw favorable reviews but still failed to perform commercially well. This was the group's last release together. It's April 22nd, 2015, and Young Buck does an interview with XXL magazine and says his bond with the other G-Unit members is the strongest bond he's ever had, and they're closer than they've ever been. Buck goes on to say with all the success they've had, at some point down the line, they all became unhumble, including 50, and that God humbled all of them through the separation. Buck says they've grown a lot and matured a lot, and they've all grown into better men and a stronger team. He says there will never be another G-Unit or 50 Cent. It's August 17, 2015, and Young Buck has been ordered to complete 30 days in rehab after trying to use someone else's pee in a drug test. He also has to complete 100 hours of community service. Buck admitted to smoking marijuana with another rapper at an award show. He will have to pay a series of fines and be on probation for the next 18 months. It's August 12, 2016, and Young Buck is sentenced to 7 months in prison. Buck had violated the conditions of his supervised release and probation. He was previously arrested for kicking down his then girlfriend's door and threatening to burn down her house. After serving time for that incident, he was released on the condition that he wouldn't have any contact with her. However, it was discovered he had attempted to contact her more than 100 times. As a result, he was thrown back into prison for 7 months. It's July 19, 2017, and Young Buck is arrested again. He was arrested in connection with a 2016 domestic-related incident. Buck was indicted on 2 misdemeanor charges for domestic assault and vandalism and released on $10,000 bond. It's January 1st, 2018, and Rick Ross and Young Buck are seen on stage greeting each other in Detroit. At this time, not much was being discussed about where Buck's relationship with 50 and the rest of the G-Unit members were, since the reunion wasn't too long ago, but everyone knows 50 wasn't going to take too kindly to Buck associating himself with 50's enemies. It's June 12, 2018, and Young Buck does an interview with DJ Self giving an update on G-Unit.
You know, I feel like when things if me and 50 can go through what we went through and then come back and stand where we stand at, I feel like it ain't nobody within the crew that may have a misunderstanding with whether it was with either one of us. Mm-hmm. We should be able to, straighten it out, keep family business where it's supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at things. And like I say, man, the unit, we good. I'm the captain of the ship. I make sure we good. We got this.
It's June 14, 2018, and Young Buck does an interview with Sway in the Morning.
Yesterday, I was sitting with 50. Mm-hmm. Yo, 50, what up, bro? You know what I'm saying? I got the juice, feel for real, like, and at this point, is it? Am I wrong for asking for Dre to come in and executive, produce this project and even have a conversation with him and see if he want to slide in to get a piece of it?
Get them all.
Get them all. Yeah. So it's like 50 immediately looked at me like, what? Of course. I'm all the way open to it. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm with it. Anything that's, benefiting you and any other guys, I'm never gonna stand in front of or try to hold back. Mm-hmm. I got his blessing. So it's just about following up with Dre at this point, and as well as him,
It's September 2018, and Young Buck is allegedly caught on tape with a transformer where he says, "Well, taste my salami."
Oh,
It's September 2018, and Young Buck fires back at all of the critics and haters.
Check this out real quick. Let me go on and address this real fast real quick. Ain't shit about me. I ain't got a problem with no people. Whatever the you nigga thought you seen on the tape, nigga, that ain't no tape or no punk sucking my But for you ass nigga or niggas, Cooker in particular, niggas, you wanna jump on the Instagram and play all these old gangsta ass roles like you that. Ass nigga, why don't you just pull up and keep that same energy, nigga? You give me the location, I'll give you the location. Keep that same energy and say all this old hoe ass shit that you wanna say on the gram. Say it to my face. We can do it on the live too, you ass nigga. This what you want? You suck ass nigga. Come get the real energy though, cause you know what's up, nigga.
It's January 16, 2019, and Young Buck accuses 50 Cent of stealing money from him.
I borrowed it from you, you gave it to me, I'ma give it back. Only to find out a nigga handing you your own money and saying you owe me from your own money. You motherfucker, you. You bad motherfucker. You a cold motherfucker. Good God almighty. You crazy. Nigga made this and made that over his career. Open the books, nigga. Let's get real now. We got to open the books.
It's January 17, 2019, and Young Buck goes off on 50 for a defamation lawsuit.
Wake up all the day, motherfucker, unfollowed and blocked me. Wake up today and a motherfucker try to threaten me with defamation? Not you, nigga. Defamation? You gonna really try to really threaten me with defamation? Not you, big bad motherfucker. You the big bad boogeyman. Then your people wanna send over a defamation threat, nigga? You are funny, motherfucker. You're funny, man. This getting interesting, huh? Wrong with you, man? Threatening me like that, man. Defamation. You and your defamation, nigga. We don't listen to you no more. The streets don't know you no more, nigga.
It's January 19th, 2019, and Young Buck says someone has been cashing his checks under his social security number.
But all those things I experienced, I worked hard to get away from it. Through the grace of God, I was able to get it out of my life and move forward, only to come back and realize that, it's certain individuals that has been cashing checks for years under my social security number. So these checks that's been being cashed for all of these years, fellas and the ladies, these checks has been cashed for all these years, created a tax debt. Of course, it wasn't mine, but to these people, of course, they got my social security number. So, of course, I'm going to wear whatever's getting, I guess, taxed under that. And not only was they doing it then, it's already done led up to 2019, and the rabbit is out the hat. Because one thing I know is that not only was my bankruptcy discharged, but everything and a few things that came along with that thing as well. So I shouldn't have had no kind of dealings with those individuals in my life, and no kind of place at this point. But somehow, these things has happened, because I've watched over the years an individual say that I've received and made this amount of money over the course of my career, and I'm saying, prove it. Where's it at? I've been one of those ones, like I say, in agreement to these things to help create this picture that's been pushed out to the public. So I don't blame a lot of the fans when they say, well, such and such did this and such and such did that. You only saying that because I told you that. But I'm telling you, no, such and such didn't. And if such and such can tell you he did, tell him prove it. That's it. Whatever motherfuckers say they done for me, I don't give a what it will be. If a nigga say I made this, prove it. If a nigga said he did this for me, prove it.
It's March 26, 2019, and 50 Cent takes to Instagram to take shots at Young Buck. Posting a picture of Young Buck, 50 included the caption, "Wait, if you're in a relationship with a transformer, you're gay. That's a boy. It's cool, Buck. You're gonna be big down at those bars. Give me a call." It's April 24th, 2019, and 50 takes to Instagram again to torment Young Buck by posting a picture of Young Buck with the caption, "Young Buck is almost ready to drop his album. He worked hard on this project. I told him his personal choice to date a transformer will confuse some of his core audience, but with the support of the LGBTQ, he should be fine. New heat coming soon." It's May 1st, 2019, and 50 posts a screenshot of a GoFundMe for Young Buck on Instagram titled "Help David Brown, aka Young Buck, free himself from 50." With the caption, he stated, "Help Young Buck get away from 50. Just make a donation and set your favorite rapper free. 50 wants his money, LOL. The fundraising goal was set at $300,000. It's June 7, 2019, and 50 Cent continues to roast Young Buck about the Transformer allegations. Taken to Instagram, 50 posts a picture where 50 is with a Transformer and Young Buck is off to the side, saying, "When you comfortable with your sexuality, you move different. Peep how the one that's trying to distance himself is the same one who got caught with one. Shake my head." 50 included the caption, "Yo, this is true. I remember this day, and this fool was doing a boy on the low." It's June 21st, 2019, and Young Buck releases a diss track to 50 called Foofy Freestyle.
When me and Floss had to pull up, remember my niggas pressed it. Floyd had your ass paranoid, I had to bless you.
Nigga, you been asking for it. It's my pleasure to introduce the world to this gangster shit. I wrote Too Rich for You, and it's the thanks I get.
It's June 25th, 2019, and Young Buck releases another diss track to 50 called The Story of Foofy.
Le Vivica commence all this trivia about all these different things you put in there. Tell them about beefing with Mace over Olivia and why MOP anteed up and just got rid of ya.
It's July 2nd, 2019, and 50 posts a picture of Young Buck and Lil Nas X promoting an alleged duet from the two called Fresh Out the Barn, coming July 4th. It's July 18, 2019, and 50 posts a picture of himself with Young Buck's face digitally imposed on the homeless person, with the caption, "You know I'm all for payment plans when you ain't got it, so you know get what you can together for me and let's talk before Monday, fool." It's July 23rd, 2019, and 50 posts a picture of a transformer peeing on the wall on the corner and says, "This is a rare pic of Young Buck's old lady. LOL." It's September 16, 2019, and 50 does an interview with Big Boy TV and talks about Young Buck.
What about
weird.
Buck?
Buck, you know what happened with Buck? He had a relationship with someone for like a year or two, something like that, and they're transsexual, right? And when that came out publicly, he didn't know how to communicate with me about it. And he wasn't ready for that to come out. That's what I got from it, because there was no reason for him to respond that way. He just went defense mode and started saying things like attacking me from it, because he felt immediately, oh, okay, he's not gonna want that around, or he's not gonna accept that, so he's gonna, and he started attacking. So I'm like, so you make the choice to do this, you're in this relationship, and attack me for it. Okay, how does that work? I don't know how that works.
It's December 2019, and Young Buck spends the Christmas holiday in jail. Buck was booked on a fugitive from justice warrant without bail. The arrest stemmed from a child abandonment charge outside of Atlanta. It's May 4th, 2020, and 50 Cent questions Young Buck's sexuality by posting a picture to Instagram of the Pride Parade with the caption, "Hey, is 2020 Pride Parade canceled? Asking for a friend. Young Buck, LOL." It's June 13th, 2020, and Young Buck takes to social media to ask fans for money.
Breaking news, man. Listen up, world. I just seen in the headlines I read in the headlines where they were saying, you know, I only got $100 in my pocket, only got $100 worth of clothes, $100 worth of jewelry, shit like that. So I figured now's the perfect time for me to go ahead and start a GoFundMe. So I'm about to go with the GoFundMe, man. Send me $1, man. That's all I need. It's $1, y'all. $100. What up, world? I guess everybody checking out the headlines about, you know, me only having $100 in my pocket and jewelry only worth $100 and, you know, only $100 worth of clothes. So I put my cash app up, y'all. $1 for buck, man. Let's get buck for buck. That's all it takes, man. Let's fix this. I almost got 1 million followers, so $1 for buck. Let's see what it do.
That same month, Buck does an interview with No Jumper and tries to make sense of his beef with 50.
You know, for a long time, and going through it like you just said for so long, I used to figure out, damn, this was an individual. I looked at my brother, like, why you don't want me to feed my kids? Homie, like, okay, if we have our differences or whatever they may be, in my eyes, homie, I ain't never f***ed you, bitch, took nothing from you, shot you, did that. So why so harsh of a way in trying to stop me from progressing in life? So I think a lot of these things are just keeping it 100 with myself and with the people. Is coming around for people to see for themselves. And people always got to remember, like I've always had to remember, that, you know, you get what you give out. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes a lot of people get away with a lot of bullshit. But it don't mean Karma and sit back sharpening her knife like, okay, but you feel me? So It is what it is, G.
It's October 20th, 2020, and Young Buck's girlfriend is arrested for shooting at him. The neighbor's Ring camera caught Buck's girlfriend pointing a pistol at his truck as he was trying to leave her house. Buck's girlfriend admitted to cops she fired at least 2 shots during an argument with Buck over social media passwords. Buck flipped over a large glass table in the home and allegedly grabbed her by her jacket and tried to throw her to the ground. She said she escaped his grasp and went to the bedroom to grab her gun. She pointed the gun at him as he started to make his way towards her aggressively. It's October 23rd, 2020, and Young Buck is arrested again. This time he is charged with domestic assault just days after his girlfriend shot at him. He is also charged with unlawful possession of a weapon and vandalism over $10,000. He was held on bond for $60,000. It's December 2020 and Young Buck does an interview with Vlad TV and says prior to his reunion with 50, he could tell that Shaw Money XL was hesitant about it and felt it wasn't genuine. Buck ended up signing a deal for 1 group album and 1 solo album. The 2 EPs that were released fulfilled the group album. Buck says from there everything just went haywire and 50 would not allow him to fulfill his solo album obligation, and that's why they've been at a standstill ever since. It's January 17th, 2021, and 50 takes to Twitter to have some fun at Young Buck's expense, posting a YouTube video of Tasha K talking about Young Buck getting exposed. 50 goes on to say, "Damn, this boy really different, caught with another Transformer contender." It's February 26, 2021, and Young Buck releases the song Ashtray, saying,
Why try to sign me and sabotage me, break me and travelage me, see me and try to dodge me, truck sitting so high they can't even garage me. I bring a nigga beneath me and sitting beside me. About you was my brother, nigga, told you to guide me.
It's March 11, 2021, and Young Buck goes on IG Live and says the 50 Cent beef is fake.
We win because we made all you motherfuckers think that it's beef and we don't like each other. I just got off the phone with the nigga. We just shot a video yesterday, about to drop it and get it to the world. Y'all up out of nowhere. But I just want y'all to understand one thing, man. That's what you motherfuckers get, man. You motherfuckers is crazy out here, bro. This social media shit got you people f***ed up, man. Y'all got played this time. We sit down and master plan this shit out. 50 was like, man, I'm finna say all kind of shit about you, nigga. I'm gonna make them hate you. Then you gonna make them love you again. I said, what the you mean, Phil? Nigga said, nigga, I'm finna make these people hate you, nigga. I said, man, why you gonna do that? He like, no, just trust me, nigga. I'm gonna make them hate you, nigga. I'm gonna say all kind of shit about you. You think you can handle it? I said, man, I don't give a shit about this shit. So I just followed the nigga plan, and then all of a sudden, I guess it was right, because they love me again. And I did it. I made them love me again.
50 ends up responding saying, "Shake my head, he only makes a fool of himself, and the Transformer man he was dating for a year gets angry every time he says he got catfished. Stop lying, damn." It's March 27, 2021, and Young Buck does an interview with B-High ATL and reveals the true issues with 50.
And from there, it led me to actually going and getting my publishing and shit like that in place. And honestly, that's what started me and 50's situation, actually, from me coming back to G-Unit. And it was the fact that you've encouraged me, as well as the others, to get our business in place. I make a step over here to go in and get my publishing in place, and that's when I realized that, let me use, for example, Sound Exchange. Sound Exchange had 3 years of back pay that had just been sitting for 3 years, and now I'm reaching out like, why I ain't been seeing this money, what's going on? And they like, well, you stopped cashing the checks in 2015. Like, what? I ain't never cashed one of y'all checks. It was 6 figures. You dig? So it's like, I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Well, we've been sending the checks to G-Unit Incorporated. Okay, and all of a sudden, the checks been getting cashed, and then in 2015, they just stopped. Well, that's the year I came back. You understand? So I had no knowledge, and from that I started to find out a little more of the business of what was going on with them. them and how much I was receiving in regards to my percentage of that, which was 33 1/3, which I immediately alerted them that I'm gonna start receiving my own 33 1/3%. And with that being said, they had to reach out to him and alert him and let him know going forward they was gonna be sending me my own, finances from that situation. And it seemed like once he got alerted from them, homie blocked me from social media and phone calls and things of that nature and started to go on this rant. And I think that was basically because I was gonna become aware of a lot of other shit that had been happening. But that was the start of it all, honestly, for me.
It's June 22nd, 2021, and 50 urges young Buck to come out of the closet.
Tell you this, okay? Buck has hit rock bottom. Buck is living with his trans girlfriend, who is his manager. Charlie P's used to be brother, so it's a trans. She's trans now, okay? So it's Charlie P is manager.
With the post, 50 included the caption, "Shake my head, why he didn't just say he was gay. There is nothing wrong with it, Buck, but you can't be putting your hands on no women because she keep catching you." It's June 24th, 2021, and Young Buck releases another diss track called Public Opinion.
People be doing the most, especially with these social media posts. You see me, I'm a ghost, and when it's beef, I approach. Any member of your team, bring it straight to your coach. Put it in when it's smoking, put you out like a roach. Come now.
It's February 2nd, 2022, and Young Buck is arrested again, this time on a vandalism charge. The incident occurred at his ex-girlfriend's home. The woman told police Buck texted her that he was going to come over, and when he arrived, he started to kick in her front door because she didn't answer. Buck then left, and his ex-girlfriend went outside and saw damage to both of her vehicles, and the police confirmed the damage, and there was security footage of Buck damaging the vehicles. It's February 3rd, 2022, and 50 capitalizes on Young Buck's most recent arrest by posting it on Instagram with the caption, "Buck, B unit, bisexual unit, leave that girl alone. She didn't know he had all that ish going on. None of us did, and he best be coming up with my money." It's August 11, 2022, and Young Buck does an interview with Premiere Live TV and seems hurt by 50's actions.
In regards to me and 50, it was a little bit different because it was an individual who was considered my big brother. And I never in my life would thought that he would have said or done some of the things in regards to me and understanding where we were at as a family, and not just me, but even the other guys as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It was just like, damn, what happened to my little brother sides. A lot of things could have been handled different in my eyes from his perspective. Yeah, I feel like he could have did a lot of things different, and I also feel like I could did a lot of things different. Yeah. I'm at a place of peace right now, and for me, it's like, whatever you do or whatever you say, it really doesn't matter. But I've had to grow to become in this place of peace that I'm in at this moment. In the beginning, it was like, where this nigga at? When I see him, it's up. Yeah. And if I run into him, then we'll handle it that way. And even though that mentality stands still like that, not just with him, but with any of these individuals that may have spoken on my name or have anything to say about me, that's the way I look at it.
It's January 4th, 2023, and Young Buck does an interview with Steve-O saying 50 is trying to jaw rule him.
I don't know what I did to do to make him actually want to see me not feed my children and stuff like that. I never had. I just don't know what 50's his own person and stuff like that. But I would never wish death or want to not see him be able to feed his family. Yeah, we had our misunderstandings. I don't even call them beefs and stuff like that. But yeah, we had our misunderstandings. But to do some of the things that he's done in an attempt to try to discredit my name, discredit me as a person, to damage my character out here, and put out all this false narratives of different things in regards to certain craziness that I've went through it's just like, you rich, my man. You still doing your thing. I love your TV show Power. You know what I mean? Why are you doing this to me? You know what I mean? Like, bro, we was once brothers, y'all. You know, I've always looked at you as big bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I made mistakes too, but I've never did anything to try to take food out of your mouth or stop you from eating. So it's just like, see how aggressive he is towards me. It makes me feel like, damn, is you trying to gyro me too? You know, like.
It's September 21st, 2023, and 50 Cent disses Lloyd Banks and Young Buck on the Final Lap tour.
Jersey.
This is Lloyd Banks. He's straight out of Cashman.
It's March 21st, 2024, and Young Buck does an interview on the Ed Clay Show giving an update on his relationship with 50.
What's your relationship right now with 50?
It's not good at all. I haven't spoken to 50 in years.
Okay.
You know, we just don't see eye to eye, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It's just one of them situations where a lot has been said and done from my end as well as his. We've never had the chance to sit down and talk like men face to face. 50 does a lot of things, you know, social media wise, so it tends to, you know, put us in a compromising position where the fans have to pick sides. They really don't know the truth. They're coming up with what they think it is, and he has a bigger platform, so if he says this, then it seems like everybody immediately, oh, he's right. You know what I'm saying? Without him. But it's just one of them situations where I don't got no ill will. I ain't got nothing negative to say in regards to us at this point. I had a great run. Could I come back to G-Unit and tour or get money together? Yeah, I'm open for that. In regards to me signing to the label and stuff like that, I think that's a little bit far-fetched right now. I'm focused on Cashville Records.
It's August 12, 2024, and Young Buck is finally released from his G-Unit Records contract. 50 posted a screenshot of an article from allhiphop.com. 50 Cent wins, Young Buck to pay off massive debt, ending long-running dispute. 50 included the caption, "I don't know why they make me go through this part, but I'ma need that money by Monday." Young Buck responded by posting a video of him relaxing with his feet up on a rooftop deck with the caption, "Unbothered, for real, ayy, I'm a free agent, I won, stay tuned." It was discovered that Buck sold off his jewelry, cars, and most importantly, his valuable catalog. The liquidation amounted to over $1 million. Buck paid off 50, his child support, $190,000 to the IRS, and is now able to start fresh. When it comes to this beef, it's definitely disappointing for the fans to see a legendary group like G-Unit not only break up, but break up in the way that they did and be so divided. The reunion was so short-lived and didn't live up to the expectations that fans had hoped for. Hopefully these two continue to prosper in whatever life has set in store for them. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Put your thoughts down in the comments and make sure you like and subscribe and stay connected with PANDA Chronicles. Peace!